You ever meet someone and you're like, oh, this is a normal human being, and then they make one joke, and suddenly you're like, nah, never mind, you're actually insane. That's because everyone has a different type of humor, and honestly, some of them should be illegal. So today we're breaking down the different types of humor, because if I don't categorize people on the internet, who will? Starting things off, we have brain rot humor. Brain rot humor is when jokes literally don't have to make sense anymore. Like, we as a society have devolved. Our caveman ancestors discovered fire, we discovered the comedic potential of the word skibbity. This type of humor will send you memes like POV, the Ohio Rizzler stole your phantom tax while saying yacht for real. And people who are like this are laughing like it's the funniest thing they've ever seen. If you try to question it, they'll say, it's funny because it's not funny. No, it's not funny because it's not funny. This is the type of humor that has teenagers making AI presidents argue about Minecraft like it's a Shakespearean tragedy. And the worst part is it's contagious. Like, you hear one too many Sigma grindset jokes and suddenly you're saying the same shit out loud at like the DMV. It's become so popular that it's basically unavoidable. Next up, we have edgy humor. This is comedy's equivalent of juggling chainsaws. The kind where someone says, hey, what's the worst thing I could possibly say right now? And then says it. People with edgy humor will make a joke that's legally classified as a war crime and then look around like, why aren't you laughing? It's just a joke. It's always some guy named Kyle with a Monster Energy tattoo who learned all his jokes from a 2014 Xbox 360 voice chat. Now, does edgy humor go too far sometimes? Yes. But also, occasionally they say something so horrible that you kind of chuckle against your will, like, okay, you're going to hell, but I'll visit. Don't get me wrong, I've told my fair share of edgy jokes, but you have to know your audience. If you're around people who you know will get upset, then just save it for the people who you know won't get upset.
You've got time, you've got your phone, so why not make some money? Free Cash is the easiest way to earn real cash online. You try out apps, play games, or take quick surveys, and they pay you. The average user cashes out in just 17 minutes, and over $50 million has already been paid out. You can cash out instantly with gift cards, PayPal, crypto, and a ton of other options. No waiting, no points, just real money. It's free to sign up, super easy to use, and you can start earning today. Guys, don't let summer leave you broke. Hit the link at the top of the description or in the pinned comment, or you can scan the QR code on screen and start now. Big thanks to Free Cash for sponsoring this video.
Next up, we have slapstick/epic fail humor. There's a portion of society that could be on their deathbed, their last breath, and if someone slips on a banana peel like Mario Kart, they're living 10 more years. These people don't laugh at words, they laugh at gravity. They'll see someone fall off a trampoline and break their spine. Bro, that is hilarious. The paramedics are wheeling a man away and they're like, no way. It's always like the same videos too. It's a kid who tries a skateboard trick and then gets an immediate concussion. A guy jumps into a kiddie pool and it's way too shallow. Grandma tries VR and then punches her TV by accident. Like, these people think physical pain is peak comedy, and this is mainly Americans. Americans are sick. I feel like this type of humor peaked in like the early 1900s when video didn't have sound, so you could only laugh at people falling over. And then it made a comeback in like the early 2000s and 2010s with things like Jackass or America's Funniest Home Videos. Next up, we have prank humor. This type of humor comes from adrenaline junkies who looked at society and said, what if we caused problems on purpose? But prank humor has two forms. Good pranks, like harmless jump scares, confetti exploding everywhere, ah, you got me type of reactions. And then you have bad pranks, like we replaced my grandma's heart medication with Mentos. Haha, that'll be so funny. Or like screaming at strangers in Walmart while holding a live scorpion. These guys will always say, bro, it's just a prank, okay? And jail is just a building. These are probably the riskiest types of jokes because if it goes wrong, you're not just getting an awkward silence, you're getting potentially arrested. Next up, we have stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy fans treat humor like it's a college major. You'll be watching TikTok memes of a cat doing backflips and they'll be like, no, that's not real comedy. You should watch this guy named Chadwick Ironworth who does 40-minute bits about airplane peanuts. These people speak in comedy terms like they're food critics. That was an excellent callback. His timing was immaculate. That punchline needed a bit more seasoning. Bro, we're watching a dude yell about Costco rotisserie chickens. They always have a favorite comedian and they will force you to watch their 2-hour Netflix special like it's a hostage situation. Saying things like, bro, trust me, it gets good around minute 87. Stand-up fans laugh like they're grading jokes. Haha, clever, good structure, 8.3 out of 10. Meanwhile, the rest of us are dying at a dog wearing sunglasses. And they always say the same thing when a joke doesn't land, like, it's okay, he's still working working on the set. Sorry? Is this joke a beta test? Am I your unpaid comedy focus group? Moving on, we have self-deprecating humor. Self-deprecating humor is probably one of the most confusing types of comedy because you're laughing, but you're also kind of worried, but also laughing, but also wondering if you should call someone. These are the people who treat their personality like a side quest that they already failed, so now they're just speedrunning depression. Lol, I'm such a loser. Anyway, here's a joke about wanting to vanish like a Snapchat streak. They joke about themselves the way a supervillain would talk about the city they're planning to destroy, but this person will casually drop something like, hee, I'm so broke I might start drinking shampoo. Everyone else is like, hey man, are you alright? And they're like, huh, I'm fine. Self-deprecating humor fans treat trauma like Pokemon cards. Yeah, this one's the holographic divorce. They'll roast themselves into dust before anybody else can. Huh, I'm built like a rotisserie chicken. I'm not ugly, I just look like this. I don't need therapy, I have memes. Like, you kind of want to laugh along, but you're also maybe planning an intervention, because the jokes slowly evolve from, I can't talk to girls, lol, to nobody would care if I disappeared, haha. Anyway, what's for lunch? They think humor makes the pain go away, but all it does is make the whole friend group stare like, damn, somebody check his Spotify rap. If it's 90% Lil Peep, we're calling somebody. Next up, we have observational slash relatable humor. This is like the safest humor known to mankind. It's the McDonald's of comedy. It's not special, but we all keep going back. The humor is basically like, yo, you ever breathe? Yo, same! Every joke is just, this is every dad trying to plug in the HDMI cable. This is every group project where one dude disappears like a Marvel post-credit scene. This is like when Wi-Fi dies and you have to relearn real life. Relatable humor fans will hear the most basic sentence ever, like, I get hungry sometimes, and they'll just laugh out loud like it's the funniest revelation in human history. Bro, literally me, I got hungry earlier. If you ever want to go viral on TikTok, just say the most obvious thing ever, but in a kind of funny way, and say it like you just discovered it for the first time. It's so obvious that in a weird way, people think that it's original. People in the comments will act like you're a mind reader, like, whoa, no way, I thought it was just me who did this. Moving on, we have cringe slash awkward humor. Cringe humor fans are a special breed. They don't laugh at jokes, they laugh at suffering, emotional suffering. These are the people who watch The Office, and as soon as Michael Scott opens his mouth, they're giggling like, huh, he's about to ruin his entire social reputation in the next 5 minutes. Yes, they live for awkward silence. The more uncomfortable you are, the harder that they laugh. Show them a video of a guy rizzing up a girl like, oh, hey girl, you like bread? And she stares at him like he's a government experiment gone wrong, and they're dying. Cringe humor fans love failed handshakes, first date horror stories, someone saying you too when the waiter says enjoy your meal. This humor is watching someone socially collapse like a Jenga tower, and somehow that's entertainment. They don't just watch the awkward moments, they thrive in them, like emotional vampires sucking the embarrassment out of the room. They will sit there, eyes wide, smiling like it's premium content, and the rest of us, we are literally tensing up, maybe hiding behind a pillow, praying for the sweet release. So yeah, comedy is weird. We've got people laughing at skibbity toilets, people laughing at emotional breakdowns, and people laughing at actual spinal injuries. At the end of the day, humor is just our brain glitching out, and that's the way it's supposed to be. But now that we've diagnosed society's comedy disorders, which one are you? Are you the haha, fall down, go boom type? Are you the I laugh so I don't cry type? Or do you laugh at cringe because you feed on human suffering? Let me know down in the comments below, and make sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't yet already. Follow me on Spotify where I post episodes early, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace.